Alrighty, hopefully this is working. Never done this before. But hello guys, I'm on Click Team Fusion right now with Five Nights at Freddy's in Click Team Fusion. So this is the source code decompiled MFA version of the game. It even has the icon, and it has all the icons actually that the game can produce. Yeah. So I tend to know a little bit about Click Team. We're gonna zoom out. This is fine. I tend to know a little bit as I do use the engine from time to time. So we're gonna just be going over just the game and maybe explaining some things. So yeah, just we're gonna run it real quick, show you guys that this does work. And look at that, the string appears up there. Really shouldn't. All right, so yeah, see, look, we're in the title. We could use a debugger. And, yeah, it's got active counters, text, other objects, which yeah, just the INI file, which is the save file we use for the game. Anyway, we're gonna get out of that right now. I don't think this is supposed to be here, as it's just like it's cutting through right there, and that's not how it is in the main game in the build. So this one, this is just a warning screen. Yeah, it's pretty self-explanatory. The timer equals 2 seconds, or you press enter, you click the left button, it's gonna go to the title, and if you press escape, it's gonna close the game. And then for the title, I'm not going over every single line of code, by the way. I'm just looking through the game. So there's just, yeah, here's what it looks like in Click Team. This is what the, I guess, thumbnail of this frame looks like. So there's not too much noteworthy things. Right here, I think, is just how visible the static will appear, as you guys do know, or you probably do notice that it tends to be more transparent at times and that's every 9 milliseconds. And then yeah, so start a frame. So these are just the audio files that are playing, and this is okay. So this is how Freddy changes. So you'll notice that he changes his appearance. Like he'll look up, or he'll turn into an endoskeleton, or he'll start smiling. This is what it does every. Oh, what happened? Whoa. Okay. I do not know what just happened there. Yeah, every eighth of a second, random one in 100, and then that's gonna determine what he looks like. And there's not much to go. This is all just save file stuff. And then here's something interesting. Start a frame. Random 1000 equals 1. It's going to, we have to scroll a little back. It's going to go to the creepy start frame. And what is that? That's right here. Let's click on it, and that will go to the Bonnie screen. So let's manipulate the code here, and let's make it to where this is always going to happen. So we're just going to change this to 1. Alright. And then you're going to see oh, and there's my cat. You're going to see the Bonnie screen. Very cool stuff. Okay, we're going to click off of this, and look at that. It's Bonnie. This is supposed to be rare, but we got it first try. Also, my transitions are broken. There's no transitions going. Oh, yeah, and it's gonna keep happening because I have it to where it's gonna keep happening every single time it goes back to the menu. So yeah, if you get really lucky and this happens to you, send me the video that's not the edited code, because I mean, the chances of this are pretty slim. And there's not much else to talk about. Yeah. I guess you can I guess I can show you guys the textures for Freddy real quick. Edit this. Yeah, so here's his normal one that you're gonna see most of the time. He can change to this. Pretty scary. This one's like probably creepiest. This one's cool though. It's cool. And then his endoskeleton. Yeah, and so that will flash throughout randomly. We're gonna put this, not the string, the static. We're gonna put that back, and then these are just the option selected. That just tells the game what you're on. Play voice. This just tells you. Yeah. Also, uh, what I was gonna say before is this just the demo is still here. So even in the main game, the demo files are still here, because if you look at here, there's the end of demo frame, which is where what you'll see if you play the demo after playing, I believe, like 1 to 3 nights of the game. So there's not much. Oh, we're gonna get there in a second. There's not much here. This just tells you what voice to play or what line to play. What phone call to play. What day is pretty self-explanatory. It tells you what day you're on. And then after that, it'll load into the no. No, I don't think no. After what day it'll take you to wait. Yeah, see if you look, there's the clock and then the game will load you into this. And there's a lot going on here. As you can see, it looks very weird and also if you look up, you can see this texture. If you click into it, it's the it's me hallucinations. That'll just appear. Yeah, that's just an Easter egg, and then we're going to make it to where you can only see layer 1 so we can get a better view of everything. So first off, you're gonna notice Golden Freddy sitting here. He's always here. He will only reappear once you see him, if you see him. He's always here though. He doesn't go away. He'll just appear as invisible. Let me see. If I put on visible at start, he might just appear. Also, first, real quick, I'm going to change the setting machine. Independent speed because the game... Actually, I might just take off the, Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna just take off the perspective so my computer doesn't freeze up. So the game's not gonna look as well. But if we go in here, Golden Freddy should be visible. Which will automatically trigger a, Golden Freddy appearance, and if I don't open my monitor fast enough, then he'll jump scare me and close my game. But which won't even happen because I'm running the frame and not the entire game. So yeah, that's why it's taking a while to load, is because I'm loading the frame that all the code and most of the game is going to be taking. Yep, there he is. See, I gotta. He's gone. Look at the game. It looks so weird. All right, we're gonna escape out of that. So yeah, he's always there. I'm gonna recheck the visible at start though. So he doesn't do that in case I go back into the game to show you guys something else. And then Active 3, all of the just all of the textures for it's literally all of the textures for your office and cameras are in this one file. Here's an unused texture, by the way. This is unused. This is never going to happen in game. And if you've seen people getting this, then it is a texture mod. They probably just modded it because there's no way of getting it at all. So yeah, here's all the cameras very clearly. I'll go through all of them real quick, or offices, I should say. Um, Pretty interesting, I guess. So yeah, you can kind of see when Scott started developing or modeling these characters, like he obviously did Bonnie first. And look at this, a Bonnie animation jump scare. So cool. In Scott's interview, he probably had it as just this image because he didn't mention that it was only a still image when they jump scared, and it was probably just this because this just looks like it could be just a normal image, you know? Yeah, this is very creepy to me, by the way. I feel like Bonnie is the scariest animatronic. Probably in the franchise, actually. Chica right there. Yep, 2 renders of Chica. Chica. What am I doing? And then here's her jump scare. Pretty cool. Yeah, Scott did not name any of these, so it's kind of hard to go through and differ if you're wanting to like play with the active appearances or something. Yeah, so here's Foxy, and then here's gonna be his run animation. It takes a second to load because it's a animation. That's his run, and so I'm guessing the next one's gonna be his jump scare. And it is. See, here's Foxy's jump scare. Awesome. Yeah, and then Scott just did Easter eggs after this. This is an Easter egg. This is an Easter egg that can happen. That's not. That's kind of it. It still usually happens, and there's them twitching, and then this is where Scott started making Freddy move around. So yeah, Freddy's just moving around the building right now. Very creepy that one is, and then this should be his jump scare. Interestingly, this is one of the few games that the background is modeled with the jump scare. Usually, it's just the animatronic that is rendered there. Okay, I lost my place. Okay, so that's the jump scare, and then here's just some more Easter eggs. Newspapers too. It's me, Golden Freddy, and then this is yeah. Yeah, so there's that. and this isn't labeled either. It's just called Active 3. And then there's not much else. The Halloween lights are always there. They only reappear once if the game says it's Halloween, determines that it's Halloween. Yep, Golden Freddy right there. And then these purple things are just the sensors for your you scrolling. When your mouse is hovering over it, it'll tell the game to scroll however way and how fast. And then this layer is where all the camera stuff happens. And yeah, there's the hallucinations up in the top right there. And then here's the here are the characters. This is like how they function. It might just look like a little cheat for Scott to know where everyone's going, but this is literally how they function. This is part of the code of the AI to determine well how they function, as I said. What's active 8, or is it just an act? Yeah, it's literally just this. Okay, cool. I was hoping it would be something more. And then there's all these little things right here. Oh, we can go through usage meter you. Yeah, this just says shows where you're looking at on the cameras. And then the Bonnie activity, Chica activity, Fox activity, and Freddy activity. This is their AI. It's just AI. It's not I don't know why Scott named it that. In later games, it was just called AI, but here it's just called Activity. Probably though, because Freddy AI. Yeah, see right here. But these numbers are the custom night AIs, which is just they're brought into this frame so they can so the game can get what AI you selected in custom night and put it into this area. And something interesting with that is the AIs will still go up even on custom night. So if you have everything at 0, well, by the end of the night, not everything's going to be at 0. And Freddy Bear, where is it? Freddy, yeah, see, look, Freddy was originally going to be just called Freddy Bear. Foxy, I think, was referred to as Fox just this entire game. And Golden Freddy, right here, is Yellow Bear. He was not Golden Freddy yet. He's just Yellow Bear. Yeah. These are just all the textures for the game. I don't know if I'm definitely not. Look at all this, guys. There's 435 lines of code here. I'm not going through it all. I can go through noteworthy things though. Uh, let's see. Yellow Bear make invisible. Okay, so let's look at how Golden Freddy works here. Basically, no matter what you do, he's still gonna appear. You don't have to flip up your cameras. I'm not sure why people think that. I mean, I guess it could make sense, but that you don't flip your cameras up at all. Every second the game pulls a random number between 0 and 999,999, which is still a 1 in 100,000 chance, and if that number is 1, then Golden Freddy will appear. His alterable value will be set to 1, and that spawns Golden Freddy, and he will not go away until you see him. So yeah, that's Bonnie can't be there either. Bonnie or Chica can't. Yeah, that's how he works. I could spawn him. I'll do that right now. I'll spawn Golden Freddy in the debugger so you guys can see it because I guess just so you know that this is how it works. Like if I could reduce the chances and show you that Golden Freddy will still appear if I look at the camera, but I've already started loading up, so I'm not gonna do that. Over so we can call. Oh, where is it? I feel like I thought. Come on, phone guy. Okay, I did mute it. Alright, so we're gonna go into active objects, and we're going to look for Yellow Bear, and then we're going to set his alterable value to 8. We're gonna stare at the camera right now, so it could be literally like this, and if it pulls a 1, this will happen. And this is blocking it, but yeah, see Golden Freddy too. Yeah, we'll spawn right there. And then we can set it to 1 without looking, and yeah, Alright, yeah, so that's Golden Freddy. Nothing too noteworthy with that. Let's see. We could talk about the AI levels, I guess. So every 4 seconds and 97 milliseconds, random 20 plus 1 lower or equal to Chica or no, this is we're going over Bonnie. So Bonnie's AI. So this is just how Bonnie progresses. That's literally all. So on night 1, he'll start at a 0. Night 2 will start at a 3. Um, night 3 he'll start at 0. Night 4 he'll start at a 2. Night 5 he'll start at a 5. Night 6 he'll start at a 10. And then night 7 his value will be determined by what you set it on the custom night. And at 2 a.m. he'll go up 1 AI, at 3 a.m. he'll go up 1, and at 4 a.m. he'll go up 1. Chica's on night 1 is 0, Chica's on night 2 is 1, Chica's on night 2, yeah, so you guys can read. These are the numbers, I'm not going over them, because yeah, that's just a lot of talking that I just don't want to do. Oh, when something interesting, that Freddy's AI can be 1 or 2. Fox progress, yeah, this is self-explanatory. Every single stage with Foxy is monitored through that. I'll show you guys this in a second. And then, so that's their activity. So if I set that high, you're going to see a lot of movement. So we're going to go back into our debugger and just mess with some things, just for the fun of it, to end this part off. Yeah. We'll just have to wait for it to load, because this part takes a long time to load. There we go. This is so loud. Alright. So what we're gonna put in, we're gonna have to listen to that phone call. Let's put in the Fox stages, so we can just show you that real quick. Not Fox activity, Fox progress. Alright, so if I go here, you're gonna see that Foxy is not moving at all. Alright. And we're gonna change it to 1 and watch what happens. What the frick am I doing? 1, look, he's peeking out. Let's go 2. He is almost out. 3. He is fully gone. And if we go here, it's gonna start 4. So 5 is his attack stage, so at 5 he's gonna jump scare you. And then once he goes back, it'll be a random 0, 1. The game will pull 0, 1, and if it's 0, he'll be all the way gone. And if it's 1 like he is here, then he'll be peeking. So yeah, that's that. Let's set Bonnie. No, that's not the right thing. It's Bonnie activity. We can set Bonnie activity to. So you see, it's 12 a.m. night 1. His AI should be 0. Set it to 20. He's gonna start moving. Have to give it time. Yep, and now he's gonna move all the way to my door and jump. Yeah. So there's that. There's a random counter too. Okay, let's see. We're gonna just put him not at 80. That won't do anything. If you put it above 20, it's not gonna do anything. Alright, so yeah, he's gonna be stuck there now. He's not gonna be able to move until 2 a.m. once his AI is gonna be forced up. But what I was gonna do, what was I gonna do? Yeah, so let's go into the random counter object. Random for pick, that's what it's called. So right now it's a 78. Let's change it to, see, every time you flip down the cameras, it's a random chance of being 1 to 100. It's 2 right now. So Freddy will stare at us if Chico's gone. These things are gonna stare at us. If we change it to 1, this is gonna change to that. If we change it to a 97, yep, it's gonna be that. 98, another one. 99, that. Oh, and this too. And then if we change it to a 100, it's gonna show it's me. And then it's gonna show a different one here too. And there's the circus music you're hearing. So that, yeah, let's but I'm gonna just show y'all something silly you can do. If I find it, put down, that's not using tablet. What is it? I'm trying to find it. It should be like power out. Okay, so that's confusing. Is it not a oh, power down, I saw it. Yes, look at this. I'm gonna change it to 1. And then we're just gonna change it back to 0. Now, if I'm right, I think Freddy's gonna still spawn. We just have to wait, but I believe he will. Yeah, it's not gonna go. I guess he will. Okay, let's change it to a 1 then. Wait for him to spawn in. Yeah, and then we change it back. He's still gonna progress. And you're still gonna hear his music too. Still gonna progress though. Don't worry, I'm not gonna get a jump scare. Because I'm only running the frame, so. And his jump scare is a separate frame for some reason. Oh, and it's glitched. It's glitched. It's gonna be like this. And now you can hear the circus music very clearly. We've completely broken the game. Let's put, let's see. Let's put Fox Progress. No. Let's put Bonnie's AI back at a, not Yellow Bear. We don't even need this. We don't need Fox Progress. Okay, Bonnie activity. Let's put it at a 20. Will he jump scare me? I'm scared. Okay, he's there. And okay, get ready for a jump scare. Oh, and there was nothing. Yeah, that's the that's that. Yeah. I guess I could trigger the hallucinations, but I don't really care to, so I'm not going to. Died. Static. There's nothing going on here. But if I move this, this is just a blip flash. This is the actual static. Freddy, this is just where he jump scares you. For some reason, it's not appearing in the frame. Oh yeah, it is. It's right there. Okay, so if we play this animation, look who it is. It's going to be Freddy Fazbear. Wanting to give you a big ol' hug. And this is a separate frame for some reason. That shows the, it also switches to static too, so. Next day, this is when you win the night. Oh, wait, that's when the game loads. Game over. Okay, this is what the interesting thing is, because a lot of people don't know about this, but if you look here, um, every second, the game, this value is set to random 10,000 plus 1, meaning the value is going to be 1 to 10,000. And every second, that this value is just going to be switched to any random number between 0 and 100, 1,000. Upon pressing escape, obviously, yeah, this all. Okay, so if it's different, timer equals 10, and it's different than 1, so it can't be 1, which is, well, anywhere from 2 to 900, no, 2 to 10,000, then it's going to take you to the title. But if it does equal 1 at 10 seconds in, you'll see the creepy end. So, I'm going to trigger this, obviously. This is very interesting. So even if you get the 1, if it's not 10 seconds in, you're not going to get a Golden Freddy's jump scare. And I think it's really cool. Yeah, it's really cool. So what we're going to do is we're going to go in the game and get this. So you guys can see that. Yeah, it works. My transitions don't work. Oh no. And I have this broken thing. Alright, so I'm going to have to go back in my title to refix this Bonnie thing. 1 equals 1. Random. It was random 1000 plus 1. Yeah, so it shouldn't happen again unless we get really unlucky, or is it really lucky? I don't know. Anyway, we're gonna get back into this. Let's just go on night 5, I guess. We're gonna try and die, so be watching out for a death, and I don't know why my transitions aren't working now. They did work, but now they're just not. I'll fix it. I'll figure it out. Next video. Next video will be FNAF 2. We're gonna be doing them in order: FNAF 1, then FNAF 2, then 3, then 4. Then, alright, whoa, that was weird. So we're just gonna have Foxy kill us. So, Fox progress, we're just gonna put him at 5. So, yeah. Now it's gonna switch us over to this frame. 10 seconds in. Alright, now let's look at the counter. Random. And look at this. It's pulling random numbers. So, about 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1. And yeah, look, he died a Golden Freddy. So, I've only seen one video of that happening to someone on YouTube. Very interesting thing. The end. This is just the end card for beating night 5. Add is the beginning, where you'll see that. The very beginning. This is for beating night 6, I think. Yeah, night 6. Customize. This is the custom night. I don't know why their presets are automatically set to this. But, yeah, this is pretty interesting. If it's 1987, then it's gonna jump to, what? Or does it set a value? Okay, so it sets 1987 to 1, and if 1987 equals 1, I'm guessing it's going to jump to the Freddy jump scare. So if and then it should, that line should say jump to creepy end. Yep, it does. Cool. All right, awesome. And so that's all there is to custom night. It just changes the AI to whatever you set. The end 3. This is for beating custom night. Creepy start. We've already looked at this. It's the Bonnie Rare screen. Creepy end. Golden Freddy screen. End of demo. We'll play this. It's just for finishing the demo. Thanks for playing this demo. Support. Get the full version of the complete 5-day experience plus 2 unlockable modes of gameplay. Freddy and his friends are waiting. With that playing in the background. Yeah, that is basically all. This game is very simplistic. We're just gonna leave it on this very chaotic scene at 25% so you guys can just get a good view of everything right here as we're ending off this video. And that is everything from FNAF 1. Next video will be FNAF 2, covering the source code for that one. And yeah, this is definitely the simplest it's gonna get. The later FNAF games are a lot more complicated, and I'm not gonna be able to explain them as well because I don't fully understand them myself, because I'm not the one that coded it. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this, and hopefully you learned a little thing or two about FNAF. And yeah, catch you in Five Nights at Freddy's 2 MFA reveal thingy. So hope you enjoyed, and peace out.